Good evening. Today we are actually going to discuss an interesting topic which if you are an aspirant of becoming an electrical engineer, you need to pay attention as to what we are going to share will quite benefit you a lot. So as a professional electrical engineer, and I choose to give back to the society, we have today the OHMS law, which every electrical engineer has to go through, because that's the fundamental of becoming an electrical engineer. So we will actually begin with the equation or this OHMS law, what it is all about. It is said to be V equal to IR, and it's quite a very simple equation, but it is the fundamental of electrical engineering. Now V, to define the equation, V is equal to voltage, and the SI unit is in volts, and the I is equals to current, which the SI unit is in ampere, and the R is the resistance, which is in ohms. And this equation is actually named after the famous scientist Ohms. So for we to understand this very equation, it is actually the principle behind your electricity. Maybe for instance, like the bulb you can see above my head, it is actually this principle that gives rise to this bulb lightening up, where you have your bulb and the wire. So I will actually define, before going to define these equations or these variables as to what they mean, I will need to use this analogy to explain these three variables: the voltage, the current, and the resistance. Now the pipe where water flows, maybe your tank where you have your tank, you have a connected pipe through it. I want to use this analogy to define what each of these variables represent: the voltage, the current, and the resistance. So the pipe is actually your resistance. The pipe is actually your resistance. Now the water that flows through the pipe is actually the electric current, or the current itself, whereas the pressure that pushes the water inside the pipe so that it gets to the destination or to where it is needed is actually the voltage. That is how it is. So a repeat of what I just said: the pipe is the resistance, and the water inside the pipe represent the electric current or the current itself, and the force that is pushing this electric current to where it is needed is the voltage. So if you actually like what I just mentioned in this video, follow up for the B class of these more analysis or more explanations to these three variables that we just mentioned, that form the basics of the law which we know as Ohm's law, that is the current, the voltage, and the resistance. So if you like what I tell you now, please do well to follow my page at Cumulus Electrical, or more to my personal handle, that is Ndubisi Jeremiah. You will be glad you did, because you are going to learn a lot from me. Thank you.